This program contains scenes of nonsensical garbage and coarse language and is intended for a mature audience. Viewer discretion is advised.
Why, hello, my little trash bags. Welcome back to New Makeup Nonsense Bingo. Listen, I'm not going to bore you. I'm just going to give you some facts today, okay? I don't have air conditioning, or it's kind of like spitting out. It's been a very weird situation. I am very upset by it. Actually, upset's not even the word anymore. I think I'm just livid at this point. But it's a constant battle. I think my management company's trying to kill us, but that's another story for another day. Just know that this one's probably going to be a very short episode because I made it a point to film almost every day. Actually, no, every day for the month of September, you're getting a piece of content, whether it is a video or a YouTube short. Okay, so that's a big deal for me because I've never done that before, and I'm really proud of myself. And the fact that these motherfuckers want to with me and not give me air conditioning is really throwing a wrench in everything. So I have to film this, and no shock to anybody, I film these very early in the morning. But now I got to get up even earlier though, because right now the house is at 83. This is considered comfortable temperature, okay? Because the house gets up to 90. Okay, so I can't I can't do this any later than like literally 5-6 o'clock in the morning, because otherwise I will burst into flames. So if you see me starting to progressively sweat, which by the way, you'll see some unboxing videos coming, and probably more in December because I've actually pre-filmed a bunch of them because those are my Saturday videos. You'll see where I'm sweating because like the house is like dying. So right now it's 83. If you hear like a whirring in the background, I have a fan. Not like that it's doing anything because it's just spitting hot air on me, but whatever, I digress. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up, but I just want to let you know today's gonna be a short episode because my management company is trying to kill me. Cheers. So if you think that I'm in a mood now, you just wait. All right? You just wait. Welcome back to New Makeup Nonsense Bingo. Essentially, this is a new makeup release video, but instead of just merely talking about the products, I call upon them as if I'm playing bingo. I have a couple of adult libations, or sometimes I just drink coffee, or sometimes I have to film it so early in the morning before the house starts to go on fire. Anyway, I read things to filth. I love them incessantly. Sometimes I do both, and if we're lucky, I might make a purchase or two. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Y'all, it was a very rough week in the makeup community. I'm kind of scraping the barrel, so the ones that I was actually able to pull together, I feel like these are the ones worth talking about. So I hope you enjoy this very short but chaotic episode. Now, the first product is technically not a makeup product, but it is a makeup product, kind of, sort of, not really. This is a lipstick-inspired keyboard by the brand Lowkey. Don't know who they are, but good for them. Elevate your desk with a wireless mechanical keyboard that embodies the allure of iconic lip shades. Each keycap wears a timeless hue curated to reflect strength, elegance, and individuality. Transform typing into a statement of style, wrapped in a frosted transparent shell, dressed in one of our 5 iconic lipstick shades. Okay. So the keyboard itself is about $189 or $160 off this, or $160 this month. And then if you want the keypad and like the number pad combination is about $254. The reason why I have such a feeling for this product is because it's a mechanical keyboard. Okay. Hi, my name is Theresa. Besides being a garbage person, I also have misophonia. If you don't know what misophonia is, it is the stupidest disorder in the world. Basically, any sound can trigger me into a murderous rage. So for example, a very good example would be a mechanical keyboard, okay? The clickety-clack of the typing will send me into a murderous rage, okay? And I know mechanical keyboards are very big for the gaming community. Fuck those people, because I just want to destroy them all. And Alex can kind of kindly jump in here and tell you how much I have such a disdain for mechanical keyboards. Like, he has several keyboards in his office, and because he likes to click, 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 clack, 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 I don't. So he has to make sure that that keyboard is not in my presence when I go into his office.
Hello, welcome to Keyboards with Alex. 2 keyboards. This is the loud one that I do not use in her presence. It's a Razer Huntsman. 5 or 4, I don't know, but it's clicky. I'll show you. We're just gonna do 4 clacks so she doesn't strangle me while she's editing it. Here's the quiet one that I'm allowed to use when she's in there. This is a Razer Huntsman 2, very discontinued. I had to get this on eBay. I was actually gonna take it apart, switch the keys out for those keys. Don't worry, I'm editing. Switch out the keys so it makes this sound. I'm playing a game where I have to use WASD compared to... No way. No way. You just might as well just jump off the roof. See how it sounds. Okay, bye.
I know how crazy that sounds, but if you had my brain, you would understand that that's the only way that we both will survive in this house. So, okay. And I don't know why there's so many people on YouTube that really think it's appropriate to put that goddamn fucking typing sound in their videos. It drives me insane. And I just, it's like someone's taking a razor blade to my eardrums. Like, that's what it feels like. To kind of give you a really fun story. I don't even know why I'm going into a fun story right now, because it is 83 degrees in this house and I'm gonna die. But fun story, when I used to work in an office, there was a guy, let's call him Frank. Frank had a little office in the middle of the cubicle farm. And I don't even think it was a real office because there was no window. They just gave this guy like a little broom closet. Anyway, Frank would be in his office all day long with the door open because, you know, again, it's a broom closet. I don't even know if there was ventilation in there, but he used to have the crunchiest, yellowest fucking keyboard I have ever seen. That keyboard was definitely older than my mom. Okay, my mom is 65. That keyboard was older than my mom. Like, it was just old and crusty and looked so disgusting. And he would just sometimes very maniacally just one key at a time, or he would just go and it would just drive me insane. So, you know, I don't want to be an asshole. I would put earbuds in. I would blast my music really loud. But the keyboard, my friends, was so loud that one day I just couldn't take it. And I walked out of my little cubicle farm and I walked up to his office. I remember him turning, smiling at me, and I slammed his door shut. And then I calmly sat back down and I sighed relief. And for about a good 30 seconds, I was like, am I gonna get written up for this? Because I know it was kind of severe, but in my defense, I would have killed somebody. Okay, so I mean, lesser of the two evils. And if you think I'm a bitch, rightfully so. But everybody in the office was very happy about that because they couldn't stand his keyboard either. They gave me a small round of applause. So you, okay? Don't worry, next happy hour, when I saw Frank, I gave him a drink and I explained everything. And he thought I was crazy, but he was like, I respect it. All right, so me and Frank are fine, okay? We're fine. Anyway, so anytime I see a mechanical keyboard, I just want to take it over my knee and break it into a million pieces because I hate it. So seeing this makes me murderous with rage because I hate it. Now, if this was a quiet keyboard, I would be all for it. I'd be like, clickety clack, 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 you can't hear me. And I would love it, but it's not. So for that, I say this product deserves to die. It's a product that won't die because there's so many people that love mechanical keyboards. And I don't get it. I don't understand it. And I can't stand them. So if you have one, I'm sorry. I kind of don't like you. Anyway, other than that, if this was a quiet keyboard, I would totally buy it because I think it's really cute and I kind of love the little tones of it, and I like that the little escape key is a little, like, you know, lipstick dick nub. I think that's really cute. I just hate that it's mechanical. Anyway, this is a product that won't die. Next. Oh God. Okay, so this is the murderous rage that I have today, right? Moving on to the next product, REM. Okay, so REM Beauty, right, is coming out with, I feel like, yet another collection for Wicked, but it's Wicked for good. So obviously this is definitely on the heels of the second movie that's coming out and blah, 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 right? You have an Elphaba eyeshadow palette, an Elphaba blush lip eyeliner set, a Glinda blush lip eyeliner set, a Glinda blush palette, under eye patches, face brush, and lip glosses. For the first time, I feel like in, I think ever, of maybe REM Beauty's existence, I feel like, oh, I really fucking want this. I really like where they're going with it. I think the packaging is really cool. I like the color stories. I could see myself actually picking up the eyeshadow palette, the blush palette, maybe not so much the lip products because I kind of am like, I don't really give a shit, but definitely the meatier products, right? Like the eyeshadow and the blush palette, I'm on board with. I think the color stories look beautiful, and I kind of can't wait to put this all over my face, which is something, I'll be honest with you, is something I thought I would never ever say about REM Beauty, but here we are. Here we are in the good old year of 2025. Here I am saying, you know what? I kind of want to put this REM Beauty all over my face. I think the collection looks really cute. I think they did a really nice job. There's been a lot of Wicked collections lately, and I feel like this is the one that kind of speaks to me the most. So I'm on board. Sign me the up. Give it to me now, daddy. So I like this. I think it's so cute. I don't know when this is coming out. Oh, I love the pan embossings. Oh my God, it's so sweet. I don't know when this is coming out, but I imagine probably in the next month or so or whatever. But rest assured, when this does come out, I plan on picking it up and I plan on making a review on it. I know, I can't believe what I'm saying either. Anyway, let's call this Put This on My Mother Face. A thought that I thought something I thought I would never ever say in my life. But it is 83 degrees in this house and it is trying to kill me. So maybe the heat's getting to me. I don't know. Next. Is it weird that I'm kind of nostalgic about a product that I never had? So Mel Cosmetics is coming out, or actually is back, bringing back, I should say, the iconic magnetic eyeshadow stack, back by popular demand. The 12th hour eyeshadow stack retails for $58. Features a brand new lineup of shades with duotone layers designed to capture the mood from dusk to midnight, with a lineup of cool, moody mattes and shimmering tones. They look so good, and I'm kind of regretting not buying a stack like back in the day, because they were available to purchase, but I was just kind of like, I don't know what to do. And now I'm kind of like, no, I kind of like something that looks like it's fun and like I could put it in a stack and like, oh, look at me with my stack. Like, I don't know, like I kind of want it more now than ever. And I also really love the kind of basic boring bitchery of it all too. But the thing that makes me the most excited, which is probably the thing that people are like, really? The eyeliner. They're coming out with another gel liner. Bitch, when I tell you, their gel liners are the fucking best. They are the best. You can have them technically, I feel like, for years and they will never dry out. I have some of these little in here for a long time and they're still just as mother creamy, okay? This is that hot pink one, Concha, okay? How long ago was that one? And it's still creamy. Think about that. I don't know what the hell they put in this shit, but the fact that it's still creamy and it still works and it still looks beautiful and it never cracks or fades or flakes or does anything bullshitty is kind of amazing. I love them. Of course, I've discovered, you know, the slick gel eyeliners. Something about just melt in general just really makes a beautiful product. And this is such a beautiful product. So I'm excited for that. The stupid little lowly little eyeliner of the whole thing. But when I see the stack, again, it's stupid, but it kind of makes me nostalgic for a product that I never owned and I wish that I owned it. And now I'm like, okay, you're back and I kind of want it. So I plan on picking this up. Actually, it's already available. By the time that you see this, because normally I like to kind of film this closer to Friday, I have to film this a little bit earlier this week because, you know, the air conditioning situation. So, yeah. So I haven't really been paying too close attention to makeup release dates. I've kind of been more paying attention to Pop Mart release dates because that's just where my priorities lie these days. And rest assured, by the way, rest assured, the fact that my air is out, there has been so many Pop Mart orders. And finding unicorn orders. I just can't help myself, okay? It's the only thing that's gonna calm me and quiet me down and soothe me like a baby. And I don't apologize for anything, okay? So anyway, I want this. I can't wait to get it. Initially, when I looked at this, I thought it was $58 for the duo and I was about to throw up everywhere. But I was like, no, not in this economy. Very happy and thrilled to hear that actually it's 6, which is like 12 pans, which is kind of, I feel like, actually, how big are their normal eyeshadow palettes? I want to say like 8 to 10, maybe 12. I feel like this is actually like kind of fair pricing for what they normally come out with. But yeah, I'm obsessed with this and I'm gonna buy it. And you can't stop me, bitch. So anyway, I plan on picking this up right now and I'll let you know whenever it comes in and then we'll do a video on it and we'll see if it's lived up to the hype that is built up in my mind. It's funny because again, it's stupid and silly that I'm nostalgic for a product that I never had, but now I have the opportunity. Also, low-key, I thought this was Kat Von D, like original, not KVD, Kat Von D because of the font. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? But I was like, oh no, it's Meld. It just kind of has the vibes of old school, you know, 2018 Kat Von D. It's kind of fun. I know, it's like such a mind a little bit, but a mind that I'm willing to purchase. So anyway, let's call this nostalgia because I'm nostalgic for this for some weird reason. Next. You know, Pat McGrath, this bitch, I can't, I don't know. This is the Gilded Nirvana collection and listen, man, I don't know, man. This is kind of, let me be positive for 1 second. I like the packaging. I think the packaging is a nice departure because this is their holiday collection. I think it's a nice departure from their normal bullshit packaging that they have been forcing upon us the last few years. That cheap, shitty cardboard packaging that you'll find in a dumpster. All right, I hate that packaging, all right, hate it. seeing this gets me a little excited because it reminds me of like a vintage Pat McGrath. A Pat McGrath where, oh my God, like it was not only beautiful on the inside, but it was beautiful on the outside, and it felt like really luxurious in hand, and oh my God. Blah, blah, blah. Now granted, we don't, at this point, don't know the prices of this. This is gonna be available on the day that you see this, so we'll both be learning together. And again, unfortunately, there's no pricing, no nothing, so I don't know how much anything is. But there's a 12 shade gilded Nirvana palette, 10 new shades and 2 cult classics. That's hilarious because I sincerely thought that this was a best of palette because it looks like a best of palette. I feel like I've seen these shades time and time again in the other holiday palettes. It doesn't look like there's anything new here. So it's really funny that there's 10 new shades and then there's 2 cult classics. Also, I want to add that if you're looking for Pat's special formula, you're not going to find it here. You're going to find it in any other palette other than the holiday palettes because these are kind of like the cheaper alternative palettes. The quality is still fine, but it's nothing like the special shades. Everybody like, oh my God, a special shade. Like, it's not that, all right? So just like a heads up there. Now, in addition to that, there is a cream shadow stick. Kind of interested in that. I'm like, okay. Then there is a Love Chrome Gold Combs. I don't know what the that is. Oh, it's a comb. Why would I want that? Why wouldn't I want that? A Judith Lieber Couture bag. Shut the fuck up. Get out of here. No. And then a Jennifer Fisher necklace. The necklace, I mean, the necklace is fine. Like this Pandora kind of all looks the same to me. I'm not a jewelry person, so like I don't really care about it, honestly. I'm a Labubu person. I'm a mini collectible person. I mean, anyway, seeing this, yeah, it's actually kind of blowing my mind that it is 10 new shades because I am very quick to call this copy and paste because I really feel like it's a copy and paste. It really feels like it is shit that I've seen within the last 2 holiday collections. Actually, even like looking at that one green shade, it kind of reminds me of, was it last year or was it the year before? One of these palettes. It just, the whole vibe kind of reminds me of it. And I'm assuming the 2 cult classics, again, because they don't tell you that information, I'm assuming the cult classics are going to be the mattes. I don't know why, I just feel like it is. But yeah, like, I don't know. This is kind of a product that I need to see in person. I kind of want to touch them. I want to feel them. I want to like look into their eyes and see like, are you a good person? Who did you vote for? You know? You know what I mean? Like, I want to see that. So I think I'm going to wait for this to come to Sephora so that I can kind of like get my little magnifying glass and just kind of like look at it and be like, oh, what's up here? Like, what's going on? But I'm going to call this copy and paste because I really genuinely feel like, okay, it's new shades, but like, are you sure? Like, are you sure? Are you sure about, are you sure? You sure about that? I don't know. I don't think you are. Because they really feel like this is just something that I've already seen. Granted, they've also released every shade under the sun. So there's that too. You know, if you want to, play devil's advocate, like, yeah. But I just really feel that this is just deja vu. I get deja vu when I look at it. Again, the only super positive thing I will say is that I think the packaging finally kind of stepped it up and we get a nice mirror and it looks like it's gonna be like a heavy, nice packaging that you can like hurt somebody with, and I kind of like that. But again, I just feel like the tones of everything is gonna be a shit that we already have. And it's not even any special formula in there. So it's like, what am I paying for? Also, how much is this? There's a lot of questions we have here, but for right now, I'm going to call this copy and paste because it really feels like copy and paste. Next. Can I tell you that this product is this collection is so stupid, how much I want it, because I know it's just going to be fine. But here I am kind of like salivating over it. So Gerlain is coming out with their holiday collection and bitch, it looks nice. I fucking want it. To this day, I've always talked about getting those goddamn meteorite balls, those little Tums and Gas X pills. I want them. I think because partially I want to eat them, but I still want them now. And I've been told that they're okay. They're fine. They're very glittery. It's not gonna be what you want, but I still just want to try it to see if I am gonna like it because I'm a sucker for punishment and I just feel like it's probably gonna be all garbage, but I still want to try it though. But besides that though, I think by far this has been the coolest looking packaging they've done for holiday in a minute. I love the lipstick case. It doubles as a weapon. Like you put that in between your fingers when you're walking to your car in the middle of the night and anyone comes near you, you slice them in their throat. Like that's cool. In this day and age, you kind of need that. So like, I love that. I also kind of love that the weird, I don't know, perfume bottle kind of looks like as soon as I open it up, a demon's gonna come out of it, an ancient demon that's probably gonna judge me in my outfit. Kind of want to see where that goes. I do like that there's an advent calendar, but I feel like that's gonna be $500. And who has that kind of money right now? I don't know, but like, it kind of makes me want to buy it. But I know if I do get it, it's just gonna be all deluxe samples and I'm gonna hate myself, which makes me even want me to get it more. It makes no sense. The thing that I really love, which is so good, by the way, if you want like a luxurious bougie lip oil, please go get the Gerlain ones. I do love the Dior ones, but there's something about the Gerlain ones that are just so amazing. And there's like a little bee on it. It's so cute. Anyway, I love that. I think the whole collection looks beautiful. However, where I stop, where the buck stops, is the eyeshadow palette, because the eyeshadow palette is lies. That eyeshadow palette, big old X on that, because there is no pigment. I don't give a what you say. Okay, I tried one of them. There was no pigment. There was no pigment. And I refuse to believe that they ever had pigment to begin with. They are the emperors of new clothes when it comes to makeup, and especially with their fucking eyeshadow palettes. So like, I just don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's a lie, a farce, a lie. It's all that and more. So I am heated, by the way. Also doesn't help that it's hot. But anyway, I think this is really pretty. And with all my feelings, it still makes me want to buy it. And I think I might buy some things. I know. I definitely do want the Lucky Charms thing. I definitely want it. I want to snack on it. I want to see if it's going to make me glittery. I kind of just want to like shake it around a little bit. I don't know. I feel like if I have it in my hand, I feel like I'm better than most people. Like, I kind of love that so much. But anyway, I think this whole collection is really cute and very opulent. And it's, I think, classy and trashy all at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh, but you're like, oh. That's how I feel about it. And again, it just makes me want it even more. I like it. It's so classy. So classy, I said. So classy and trashy. I don't even know what words I'm saying. Classy and trashy. Not clashy and trashy. But I guess they're both, right? Anyway, I love this. But I'm also scared of it. And it also is turning me on a little bit. I want it. So let's call this, it's stupid, I want it. Because it's stupid and I want it. Next. I'm not gonna lie, okay? But I'm a little underwhelmed with this Nimya palette, all right? I just am. This is the Formation palette. The shimmers, 4 high-impact pressed pigments with ultra-intense shine. And because we're celebrating big, order now and you will see, oh, who cares? You'll get a free cheeky flush bomb cream, blah, 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 whatever. So this is only available in the EU and the UK, us US babes. We're next, so I don't know when that's gonna be, but like, oh my God. Here's the thing though about Nimya. I have tried their like skincare stuff and I hated it. I thought it was fucking trash. It was garbage. It was disgusting. That glow shit turned me drier than a mummy's dick and I hated that. But I did get their highlighter and the highlighter was something special. It is. It is something actually really, really pretty. Now I've heard really good things about the eyeshadow palette, but not enough for me to want to try it. Like I kind of think about it, but I'm like, nah, and then I skirt around it. But seeing this, I'm sold, but I'm not sold at the same time. And the reason why I say that is because when I look at the swatches, I'm like, what the f is this shit? Like it looks so boring. But then I see it on the eye and I'm like, what? Like my mind's kind of blown because it looks like a little galaxy on their eyeballs. And I'm like, well, if I could do that, then that's pretty much worth it. But I look at the swatch again and I go, it doesn't feel like it's the same shadow, which makes me think like, are they manipulating the photos? I don't want them to be, but are they? Because it looks too good. It looks so sparkly and so celestial and slutty and just, I feel like an alien and I want it. But then I see the swatches and I'm like, what is, this is like a normal run-of-the-mill kind of metallic-ish shimmer that looks way too sparkly and it's probably gonna be glitter bukkake all over my face. So like I'm at a crossroads, like I wanna try it and I think I am gonna try it for science, but like I'm a little like side-eyeing it a little bit, but I want it to be what I think it's gonna be, which I think it's going to look like a little galaxy on my eyeball. I feel like I'm putting a lot of stock. I feel like I'm putting a lot of stock into this, but like I want this to work. You know what I mean? Like I want this to work. So maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. Obviously I'll be the judge of that whenever the it does decide to be released in the US, but this is like a big question mark on this. But anyway, I'm absolutely intrigued, but I'm also side-eyeing the hell out of it. But I think I'm still gonna pick it up. So let's call this shit buying it for science. Because I'm gonna buy this for science because I need to know if this is what I think it's gonna be or not. Next. Okay, so this one, I wish I could show you, but it's under embargo and it's not gonna be really revealed until tomorrow. But if you look closely, it's on my eyes. And when I tell you this Nomad palette is so fucking fun, I love this color story. I really enjoyed the Salem palette, but that palette, in face, okay? Why? Because this palette is just so much cool. It's so cool. It's so cool. It is such a beautiful, grungy fall color story that is just so, it's so good. There's multi-chromes, there's shimmers, there's mattes. I got to play with a couple of mattes today and 2 of the multi-chromes, and I'm just having a ball. I will say about Nomad Cosmetics, their multi-chrome formula has gotten better, and that makes me really, really happy. And I wish I could show you this palette because it's so pretty. I don't know when you're gonna see like a video from me about it, only because I pre-filmed a bunch of shit that you're gonna see kind of first. So I kind of have to pepper it in. And plus, you know, this no AC bullshit thing is really kind of me up and but I digress. Anyway, the pan embossings on this palette are sick as hell, and I love it. I love it. It's so fun. It's so appropriate for the little season that we're in. And I think for my people who live in that area are really going to appreciate this color story. I feel like it did a really good job for the location to what it is. It matches, it makes sense, it's amazing. So I can't wait for you to see this because it's so pretty. It's so pretty. But yes, it's what I have on my eyes today. I look like a little goblin and I love it. And I feel like a grungy little witch. And yeah, I couldn't be happier. And the quality for the most part from the shades that I played with are very consistent with Nomad's formulas. The mattes are great. The multi-chromes are fantastic. Probably some of the best multi-chromes I've seen in a minute, especially from that brand, I should say. And yeah, I'm a little pig in shit about it. So if you were ever interested in wanting to pick up anything from Nomad, I do have a code with them, and it is an affiliate code. I do get a small kickback if you do use it. Use the code Theresa is dead, and you can save some money on your order. Or if you don't like me and you like somebody else, use their fucking code. End of the day, just use the code to save yourself some money, okay? You're welcome. But yeah, I love this. I wish I could show this to you, but I'm not a dickhead and I'm not gonna ruin it for everybody. So like, sorry. But just pay attention to Instagram. You're gonna love it, especially if you love these kind of grungy color stories. It's so good. Anyway, I don't think I can call this anything except it is beautiful. Next. Oh, Charlotte Tilbury. I kind of want this. And I don't want them to f this up because it actually looks kind of promising, especially the face palette portion. Oh my God. So there are 2 new palettes that are coming up. This is the Hollywood Instant Look in a palette. You have a Dreamy Bronze Beauty and then a Pretty Glowing Beauty. So the Dreamy Bronze Beauty is the deeper palette, and this was inspired by my Hollywood red lipsticks to create a makeup palette with warm and neutral tones that capture the glowing bronze looks that you see in the red carpet. Dreamy Bronze Beauty features 3 eyeshadow shades for ethereal, sultry eyes, as well as a bronzer, blush, finishing powder shades for effortlessly Hollywood complexion. So you have Brighten, which is a warm tan with silver shimmer, Enhanced Warm Copper with pink shimmer, Smoke Rich Burgundy Matte, Awakening Airbrush Flawless Finish is a light peach to brighten and color correct. The bronzer, nope, okay, nope. It's tan brown, but it's a new formula. I'm sorry, what? Why are you gonna do that to us? I mean, come on. Like, her matte formula is very, very good. Like, why are you this up? All right, watch it be a shit palette now because of that. The matte blush is a pink terracotta matte, and then you have a glow blush, which is a warm copper shimmer. The Pretty Glowing Beauty is pretty much the same thing, except it's inspired by pink lipsticks. So the Brighten shade is your neutral pink with the lilac shimmer, Enhanced Cool Tone Lilac Pink Shimmer, Smoke Cool Tone Biscotti Brown Matte, Awakening Airbrush Flawless Finishing Powder is a cool tone pink to brighten and color correct. Your bronzer is a medium brown new formula. Boo, hate it. Matte blush, Lavender Rose Matte, which sounds really, really, really pretty. And then your glow blush is a pink champagne opal shimmer. So for me, I'm, going to pick up the lighter palette, although I will say that I do like the deeper palette. I like the deeper palette's eyeshadows in particular, and I kind of like the 2 blushes. I think that's fantastic. Obviously the face powder I feel like it would be a little bit too dark for me, and then the bronzer obviously a little bit too deep for me. When I look at the lighter palette, the bronzer looks a little warm, too warm for my liking, and the fact that it is a new formula makes me get very angry and side-eye the shit out of it because that is, I hate it, but who knows? It's weird and kind of interesting because when you look at it on the 2 arms, one looks like it's kind of leaning a little bit red, which I do like when there's a little bit of red in the bronzer, so maybe it actually might look okay. I don't know. Whatever. I just don't want them to fuck it up, okay? Like, I feel like Charlotte has kind of been all over the place, but I really, 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 really enjoyed the stupid Sailor Moon compact thing. Like, that was a really good product. So here's hoping that this one's also good too, but I don't know. So yeah, I definitely want it, and I just don't want them to fuck it up. Especially for the $69 price tag, which, I mean, it's par for the course. It's Charlotte Tilbury. Like, you're paying that much money. Like, it is what it is. So, oh God, I'm like dying. So yeah, it is what it is. But it's okay though. It's okay. It's fine. Just don't fuck it up, Charlotte. Bitch. Anyway, I don't think I could say anything else other than I am trying not to sweat to death. Next. All right, my little kittens, this is the last product that we're going to be talking about today. And it's actually kind of a repeat product from last week. We finally have a little bit more information about the Blend Bunny Cosmetics and the May Pang collaboration. And this looks good. This actually kind of exceeded my expectations. I think the color story is so beautiful, and I feel like it's very on the nose for the whole like rotten theme. It makes a lot of sense, and I think it's just so kind of grungy and beautiful, and I love that it's like an all matte palette. I think that's beautiful, and I also think it's smart that they're releasing like these little shimmer toppers. Now the shimmer toppers, or the iridescent topper palette, this is not a new product by any means. Like, we definitely have seen it before from other brands. Did I'm trying to think, did Bella Beauty Bar do something like that, right? Didn't they do something like that? I don't know. I know there was a couple indie brands that kind of have put out like these kind of like all white palettes, and obviously like each pan like had like a different kind of like a shade, like whether it was like a green or a red or a yellow or whatever. So like this concept is definitely not new, but I really do love Blend Bunny's formula. So I feel like they're going to do a really good job if they continue to be consistent, which I can't see them. Why would they change now? Why would they make people hate them? That would be silly, you know? But anyway, I think like it's a nice like pairing of the two. So you have like the all matte palette, because sometimes I'm one of those people that just loves an all matte look, and like looking at this and kind of seeing like that dirty mustard yellow, those grungy tones, just it wakens and excites me so much. And there's this really beautiful like burgundy color, I think it's marrow, that is so like deep and just like, oh my God, it looks like vampire blood. Like, I can't wait to put that on my fucking eyes. But I want to get that iridescent topper palette because I feel like it's just going to, you know, bring it to an all matte look to like something like, oh my God, alien slut territory, and I'm here for it. Now there's also a lip glaze product that is described as like bioluminescent algae, which is interesting because it has like a flip from blue to purple with a light honey scent. That sounds fine, but I know on me, it's gonna look like I am a dead, bloated fish. And I don't wanna look like a dead, bloated fish. I wanna look like I'm alive. So I'm gonna say no to that. I'm gonna politely decline, politely pass on that. But the other two products, absolutely, here all day. I want it. Give it to me now, daddy. I don't think I can call it. Actually, no, I can call it something. This is actually a food, in my eyes, a food themed makeup item. Because yes, even food goes bad sometimes. As I can tell you right now, all the food that's not refrigerated in my house is very, very gross and disgusting. And I have to throw it out. And that makes me very sad. I bought, the other day, we went to Trader Joe's, I bought a pumpkin Kringle. And it makes me sad that I'm gonna probably have to throw it out because the heat in this house, it's getting up to 90, it's accelerating everything. and I know you're probably saying, well, why didn't you put it in the refrigerator? I didn't think about that until now, okay? So f you. Anyway, fruity makeup. Anyway, I'm excited to buy this. It's coming out the day that you see this. Actually, the same time that this video will be launched, you'll see this. So happy hunting, happy shopping. Anyway. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna wrap this up because it's starting to get a little toasty in here, and I feel very sweaty, and I hate it for myself. So now I want to hear from y'all. Let me know down below if you are interested in picking up any of these products, or you're like, I don't give a shit. Let me know because I love hearing from you. And of course, I want to say thank you so much to my beautiful patrons and YouTube members for keeping this garbage boat afloat. I love your faces. Please give me all the cool energy vibes that this shit gets fixed, because I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have no idea. Anyway, I hope to see you trash bags real soon. Bye.